Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. This is another monthly client portfolio update for clients and investors of Derks Financial. Keep in mind, if you're not a client, this is not investment advice. This is just commentary. You're only going to get investment advice if you call us or if you are an actual client. So let's get, you guys know I like to keep these very short and sweet. Your time is valuable. So let's go over what has happened since we made a video and communicated last. You can see here are a couple of our good winners. You can see the market is up about 2% or so in the last 30 days. But wow, Ferrari has rocketed up about 21%. Costco doing really well, up 7%. Microsoft, and actually you can see here our energy positions are up 7% in the last 30 days. And I'm going to tell you why on these. We will start off with Ferrari. So not only did Ferrari have a killer earnings report about 30 days ago, but about a week ago, they announced that they are going to increase their annual dividend to you, the shareholder, by 35%. That is awesome. And as you guys know, I've been telling you on these videos and during our annual meetings and phone calls and whatnot, that this is a major focus for us. We want companies that have a bit of a monopoly. They have a very dedicated consumer base and brand. They have great financials, and all of these companies also, very importantly, not only dividend, but a growing dividend. That's where your velocity of compounding will really start to increase. Here actually is Ferrari's last 8 years, well, I guess going on 9 now, 9 years of dividends. They started on the stock market at 52 cents, and they are now up to 265. So that is that's over a 5x increase in dividends. That is awesome. United Health Insurance, although that wasn't on the chart I just showed, this was an update this last month. The Department of Justice is looking into United Health for an antitrust probe. Although given that it's one of the largest health insurance companies and that its free cash flow looks like this over the last few years, and overall just its financials are extremely, extremely healthy, I'm not too concerned about this antitrust probe. Honestly, it could just be a buy-in opportunity for us to get some more shares while it is down. So back to that energy position. Remember how I showed you that the last 30 days energy is up about 7%? Well, again, you guys, I've told you many, many times over the last year and a half, Warren Buffett, the only thing he keeps buying over the last year to year and a half is energy. And you can see here that he just disclosed that he has bought more Chevron. He has increased his Chevron position, Chevron Energy, by 14%. So he has bought more Chevron, 14% up, and Occidental Petroleum, he added another 8.5% grew his position there for his investors. So why is that happening? Oops. Well, without saying with absolute certainty, because the best we can do is make some very informed, speculative decisions here as to what's happening. It seems like everybody's starting to come to the realization that interest rates are not going down. They may not be going higher, but also inflation seems to be coming back, and not just a little bit. Here's just a tweet just from the other day. CPI inflation may begin to spike again. The NFIB survey asked 10,000 firms if they plan to increase selling prices over the next 3 months. Over the last 3 months, the number of firms responding yes has jumped from 20 to nearly 40%. As shown in the chart below, the survey is highly correlated with inflation. The recent divergence needs to close. The Fed won't like this. So what is this? That is just showing, simply put, the number of businesses surveyed. Like I said, 10,000, and this is a very common chart. You can see it goes back to the 80s. This right here, what they're saying is that the cost of doing business is not getting any easier or more affordable for business owners. That energy increasing is affecting this. Keep in mind, energy is required to make the world go round. So the trucks getting your products across the country into your stores, the energy that it takes for those machines to operate to make the goods, these things are continuing to increase. They were not resolved over the last few years. We shut down the economy, printed a bunch of money, and there have been a lot of economic and financial kind of tricks, if you will, over the last couple of years to get prices under control. But until the McDonald's dollar menu comes back, which it has not been around since about 2015, until that actually comes back, I do not believe that inflation is going to go down. And we'll see. I expect it will see continue to rise. So that is unfortunate, but that's good for our energy position, because as inflation increases, energy will increase. And regardless, we'll see how this pans out. But the last year and a half, Warren Buffett has continued to add to his position, major add to his position in energy. And it seems like the smart people in the room, as they say, continue to buy more of that. And like I said earlier, that's about the only stock Warren Buffett has bought in the last year and a half is energy stocks. He did buy some Japanese financial companies, but aside from that, it's primarily just energy. And I think he knows something, because I can't recall, but I don't believe he's owned this much energy, maybe even almost ever. But regardless, that is all I have for you guys right now. It's been a fun month. Markets are up. That's always fun. But we'll keep you posted, and I look forward to seeing you in 30 days. We have some earnings coming up. So the next video that we make, we'll have a couple of our stocks that we own. We'll have earnings reports. I know Lululemon is one of them, and I'm blanking on the other one. I just looked at it. But regardless, you guys, thank you for watching. Talk to you later.